Rant here. This is a different strategy in this video than I haven't been as transparent about this topic as I'm about to be. And it was moderator's idea. People had been or are accusing me of being callous to my wife because I'm focusing on myself and my art, according to them, and she's the one that's in the hospital. And I told the moderator what was really going on, and as far as that goes, and he told me to share it. Since I'm so transparent, I might as well. So here it goes. 3 days ago, my wife asked me to give her energy, that she gets better and has more energy herself, because she knows I give things energy, and they happen a lot when I give things energy. So 3 days ago, as you haters, or some haters are accusing me of doing this, and this, as far as how I feel about this, I gave Dell almost all the extra energy I had during that day. I was a grump that day. Matter and I were at each other's throats. I was on a dark spin, and I went through a lot of duress because my focus was on giving my wife, Dallas, energy to get better and have her energy herself. I was literally feeding her my energy, and it left me very close to being drained myself. And Matter and I were at each other's throats over it. I almost went down some rabbit holes over it. And this was to give my wife energy so that she can feel better. And I'm not trying to make this up or trumping this up to save my butt about whatever's being said about me, because that's not what this is about. It's about being transparent with that side of me. There's a side of me that when someone I know, or even someone I just meet, has problems or it needs help, I give it energy. I just had a friend, Renee, that gave me a ride for the third or fourth or fifth time the other day. And she has a finger, not motorcycle. She has a finger, her right pinky finger is kind of bent at the last joint. This is some kind of cartilage thing or something. And I said, please let me hold your finger. And she said, okay. And I held it and I gave it energy and I gently straightened it out. And I gave it my energy for like a few minutes, and then I let it go. And I've done this kind of thing before. I've been a part of or done some physical healings before. And this is not my opening move. It's not I don't lead with this. In fact, I almost admitted all this. But the moderator said, well, if I'm so transparent, why don't I say this part of myself as well? And here it is. I usually keep things, less emotional or less spiritual than I'm making this right now, but that does not mean this does not exist or is not real. And haters can say the haters only change what they say they hate me for, but they never change that they hate me. So it doesn't matter what I do; they'll just ignore the good and make up or tell the bad, or worse, make up stuff just to hate me. It's a them thing. But as far as me, I'm being transparent about this right now. 3 days ago, I gave my wife so much energy from me that she would get better, that it gave me a shitty day. And I didn't stop because of that. I didn't go, well, I'm feeling bad, forget this. I didn't do that. I just went ahead with it and had my shitty day. The next day, I didn't give as much. I kind of regrouped a little bit. And then I think this is the third day now. And I'm doing a little better. I gave her my energy now. It's her turn to use it. It's her turn to use some of her own energy and help herself. But when she was basically in a needing help, semi-helpless position, I gave her my energy that day. And I've been in healings before. I have done them in groups and I've done them individually. I'm not going to go on about it right now. But take it or leave it. If you think I'm making it up, fine, do your thing. But I'm telling you, that's what happens. So I'm not romantically involved with my wife. She knows it and I know it, and all that. But she's a person, and I love her as a friend. And even if I didn't, she's still a person. And she lives with me and helps me with bills, and I live with her. So rather than be a dick and just do whatever is good for me, I for one example, gave her energy 3 days ago. That's not the only thing I've ever done or will do, or even am doing, but that's an example the haters are smacking their lips about how bad I am and how selfish I am. That is some of what was really going on behind the scenes. So, and not only that, Matt made another suggestion. He's a genius at times. I call him on it when he is. He suggests that since I do Friday Jack, that's the Friday Jimmie against Christ, why don't I add a thing on Thursday? The Thursday thanks. I named it, but he thought of the concept. I just now named it. I'll call it the Thursday Thanks with Jimmie. And I'll say things that I am thankful for, either in my life, someone else's life, the world, the universe, whatever. Anything I'm thankful for. It can be anything at all. I'll have the Thursday Thanks as well as the Friday Jack, not just the Friday Jack. So I'll leave you guys peace, love, and rock and roll.